Focus on your own life. We are so in the external world, we are so influenced by so many things in society that we keep on comparing our own lives to others, and it steals all joy in life. And the moment you stop comparing yourself, your own life to others, that's the moment you can truly enjoy where you are right now. Because if you compare yourself with others, you always see the things that could improve in your life and the things that are less in your life, and therefore you put a negative feeling on your current situation and on your current life. But the moment you start to realize that if you are perceiving people in the outside world, you only see a tiny bit of information about their life, and probably, you know, the best information they want others people to see. And the moment you start to realize that, everyone has their own journey, everyone has their own pros and cons, everyone has their own strengths, and you should not you should not judge a fish by how well he can climb a tree. It's like, for example, as a man, um, your how fit your body is, or money wise, or how many women you're having, like these things influence the mind of a man. Okay, and it's ingrained to be important to a certain degree, but the moment you start to realize that, you know you can have all the money in the world, but if you are not living a life that's aligned with your values, you will not be happy. Okay, and I came to a lot of these realizations by talking to highly successful people, and many of them say, in the end, we are all searching freedom, and freedom has a different definition for everyone. But the thing is that if you focus on others, you should just take out the golden nuggets and implement it in your own unique situation, and then improve yourself. But the moment you start to observe others, and then compare it, and then put a negative feeling on yourself, and then not change your actions, it's like you're actually just attacking yourself mentally. And this is what a lot of people do all the time. They see other people live a life they want to live, or have stuff they have, or have the girls they want, or whatever. And then they make them feel bad. And then they don't change any of their actions, and they keep on doing what they're doing, but they just projecting negative feelings onto people who are doing better than them in life. And I feel this is really toxic. It's a habit, and this habit should be changed. Okay, it's actually, you are not capable of controlling your unconscious mind. You are not able to control your ego. Your ego is working against you. Okay, the moment you feel jealous, the moment you feel negative, the moment you feel any negative feeling towards people in your external reality that are doing better than you are actually giving yourself toxin. Okay, you should feel inspired. Okay, and also, you don't need to like someone to learn from them. You just need to be capable of observing the situation, understanding the situation. Okay, why is this person getting better results than me? What is this person doing? Okay, and be inspired, and then implement what they are doing to make things work for you. But don't become a copy. Okay, become use skills, use certain mindsets, so you can make your journey, your timeline, your unique mission complete. Don't try to copy their mission. Okay, don't try to copy their behavior. Just see, okay, does that piece of the puzzle fit into my story? Always see the external as puzzle pieces to make your own puzzle complete. Okay, don't try to absorb and just, sacrifice your unique self for the external to become that. No, you can do that for a while, but then you have to retreat back in your own energy and start to make choices and perceive reality from your own frequency, so you can truly make your own choices. If you are stuck in a job, okay, and this job forced you to be there in a 40-hour work week, so you never have longer than a few days off or a few weeks off, you are actually a slave because you aren't capable of attuning yourself to a different frequency within that routine. Okay, so even though if you earn a lot of money, you've been doing this for a while, if you feel on the inside, okay, this I am not living my life to my full potential. It's actually because you're stuck in that frequency, you're stuck in that energy, and you are comparing yourself with others that are also stuck in the same energy or similar energy. And what you actually want to do is start listening to your heart desire, to your own values. Start listening to who you are on the inside, and then make your habits and choices from that standpoint. Just to give an example, for me, freedom is like such an important thing. It's like my life. Okay, if I don't have freedom, I cannot make choices that are based on my feelings, based on my intuition, and then I'm actually not living. If the environment always controls my routine, if the environment always controls my habits and what I have to do, and then if I have an idea, oh, I want to move to that country, I want to go to that place, or I want to do this thing, or I want to set up that business, it's not possible because I don't have the time, or I cannot focus on it because I'm surrounded in an environment that does not allow me to focus on these things, or whatever. Um, you're not free. Okay, so stop comparing yourself with others. You will not feel as much joy as you're capable of doing. Also, if you focus too much on others, you aren't capable of focusing on your own life. So the moment you start to value yourself, you start to love yourself, start to like your life, start to be you, start to operate from your own values, and then feel inspired by others that are doing better instead of feeling negative about it, then you can observe and take out the golden nuggets and then implement it in your own life. And then from that standpoint, you can really build something you can enjoy living. But if you're always focusing on others, you will always feel like you are behind. And this can be beneficial to a certain degree if you're taking actions, but most of the time we feel negative and we're not even taking action. So if it does not motivate you or give you any benefit in any way, then just put you in a negative energy. It's really not beneficial to focus on others too much. Okay, also, very important to protect yourself with the social media stuff, because it's so addictive. It's created in such a way that it's so addictive, and we keep being bombarded with the highlights of people's life, and it creates such a distorted view of reality. People I know who barely travel, they travel like 2 weeks a year or 3 weeks, or at most like 1 month in the whole year. And when I look at their Instagram or social media, it's like all travel. It looks like they are traveling all the time. But the thing is, they are only posting pictures when they are traveling. Okay. And the rest, they are not posting anything because they are working all the time and they have nothing to show for. So when you look at their social media, you think, oh, they are traveling a lot, but actually, if you look at their real life, it's not reality. And the same thing also with business, for example. So um, a lot of people, they create this image that they are having this successful business and that they're making so much money and all that stuff. But I've worked with a lot of these types of people, and then when you really can see the back end of what's happening, you start to realize that it's not that going as well as the image that's being projected towards the outside world. And we live in such a fake illusion where people act like things are going better than they currently are, and therefore we feel bad about our own life because we see that as truth. But we have to start to understand there's a lot of, misinterpretation about each other's lives, and a lot of fake lying and ego-based projecting, and therefore we have to really, start focusing on our own life, start to understand everyone has problems, start to understand that, we are all in this journey in evolving, acquiring skills and implementing them in our routine. And only when you start focusing on yourself, don't perceive others outside of yourself as the ones who know it all. No, they just know, just some people know a little bit more about certain topics than you, but in the foundation, you need to acquire all kinds of different belief systems and skills to make your life work. Okay, so don't be jealous, don't be projecting in the outside world. Just focus on your own life. You are a unique puzzle, and you're just finding puzzle pieces in the outside world to make your story fit, to make your vision of reality work. Okay, so I really hope this video helped you out. If you need any help, click on the link below. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell button. Very important to stay on my energy, of freedom. So this way I can put you on a different frequency. And yeah, thanks for watching. I see you in the next one. Have a great day.